Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the 31-day Creative Pep Talk. My name is Alicia Renice, and basically for the remainder of the month, I'm going to be offering encouragement and inspiration for my fellow creatives out there. This advice is for me just as much as it's for you, so I hope this is helpful and encouraging. Let's get into day 3. So day 3, today I want to talk about inspiration. A lot of creatives feel like they have to wait until inspiration strikes to actually begin creating something. And that's just not true. Inspiration, a lot of times, it can feel dry. You can feel like you're kind of forcing your art along. You're looking for like this great, like big aha moment, this moment of like just clarity and, as I said, inspiration. But what I've learned is that it's not really about the inspiration, but it's about the discipline. You have to discipline yourself to create, even when you're not inspired, even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't feel good. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the only way to get better, is to build discipline. Discipline has a lot of benefits. You can implement discipline in your own personal life as well as your creative life. It can help you kind of quiet that like annoying, complaining voice that you have in your mind. It's like, I don't feel like it. I don't really want to do it, you know? But if you really want to get to where you want to get to from where you are currently, you have to implement discipline into your crafts. And so that could look different for different people. If you're trying to learn guitar, you know, maybe it's practicing every day, even if you suck. Maybe it's writing a journal entry if you're a writer, even if you suck, or writing a poem, even if you feel like you suck anyway. You might not really suck, but just, you know, it might not feel like it's there. And what that does is it builds your creative muscle. It helps you to continue to create in spite of how you feel. Because if we rely on our feelings solely to create great art, we'll never create anything great. We'll never create anything. We'll never finish anything. I was writing a book. It was my first novel or novella. I was writing my first book, and for a long time, you know, it took me about 9 years to write it. And it was because a lot of times I was busy, but also I felt uninspired. And so I allowed the fact that I felt uninspired to keep me from actually completing what I really wanted to complete. My dream was to be a writer, to write a book, and I finally finished. And sorry about the birds. So I finally finished, and at the end of the book, I was like, this feels good. And it gave me the power and the courage and the inspiration to continue to create and be like, dang, look what I'm capable of when I really put my mind to it, when I really commit, when I'm really disciplined, and when I set aside time to do the thing. So my encouragement to you today is to set aside time in your schedule every day, or at least 5 days out of the week, to really hone in on your craft and to really improve it. So again, like I said, that could look different for different people. It could be at different times of the day. It could be in the morning. Maybe it's at nighttime when you get home from work. Block out time, build the discipline to build your skill, to actually complete a project, to follow through on what you said you want to do. You know, we talked about beginning again and how you don't need a New Year's resolution to begin again. And much like that, you don't need a real reason just to start implementing discipline today, like on a Tuesday. So understand that building discipline is really, really important. Inspiration is great, but it's not sustaining. You know, inspiration will give you the idea and the fire and the jump start, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to continue to build your craft, to make it better, to build discipline, even in the hard times, even when you feel like it sucks. It's the worst thing ever created on the face of the earth. Every artist has felt this way. But it's important that you actually continue, that you complete something that will encourage you to keep doing it, that will give you the proof, again, that you're capable of doing something, that will help you build your craft, build your knowledge, your know-how. For example, I'm learning guitar now, and trying to learn, you know, it's really hard. You know, my tips, my fingers, you know, they can crust over, and I guess it sounds gross, but they become calloused and they hurt. And a lot of times I feel like I'm not getting better. But at the beginning of the month, I definitely see the difference in when I'm disciplined and I practice every day than at the end of the month. It's a major difference. And I might not be, you know, the next like Santana or anything like that, but I'm still improving. And so while you're in the chaos, while you're in the muck and you don't feel like you're really improving, understand that you are. Stay committed, continue that thing, be thorough, give yourself a chance. Like, give yourself, actually look at the data, like record yourself at the beginning and record yourself at the end. Compare the difference and you will see that discipline actually works. So today I just want to encourage you just to be disciplined. It's not about the inspiration. Inspiration is great. But to be consistent and for your art to be long lasting and for you to build your craft and to get better, you have to implement discipline every day in your life. And again, that could be in art and in your personal life. You go to the gym when you don't feel like it. You eat well when you feel like eating a cheeseburger. We have these lofty goals and these places we want to get to, but when we're not disciplined, we're not going to get to them. So again, it's shutting off that voice that's like, I don't want to. It doesn't matter if you don't want to. This is what I committed to. This is what I'm doing. And I'm going to get over it. I'm going to be a better person for it. So for all my creatives out there, discipline is the word of the day. And for artists, it can be kind of difficult to really be like, oh, I need to be disciplined, because we're so like, oh, inspiration, art, feelings. But no, it's not about your feelings. It's about how disciplined you are. So that's the end of day 3. I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow with day 4. All right? Have a great one.